What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we are going to be talking about weapon balancing in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and more specifically, weapon balancing that's on the way, which is pretty exciting. So, as you guys know, earlier this week, we got the Havoc DLC pack, and along with that DLC pack came a pretty small little patch that fixed a variety of things, but one of the things in that patch was some weapon balancing. And before this patch came out, MK14 had been teasing on Twitter and stuff that there's going to be this huge overhaul coming, and then the patch really didn't affect that many weapons. It was only like 3 or 4. It was buffs across the board. It was like the HBR, the TAC-19, the EPM3. If you guys missed my video, I'll link it on screen as well as down in the description. But it wasn't as big as a lot of people were expecting, and a lot of people were a little bit bummed about it. But he's been explaining himself and kind of the way that they're approaching this over the past couple of days on Twitter. So check this out right here. Varun, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Varun says, at MK14, thank you for beginning the weapon balancing process. Great to see you listening to us. Think the MK14 could see some love. And Kandra replied, yes, it's on deck with the next round of weapons. So, hey, there's going to be a next round of weapons. That's exciting. But he goes on to explain it even more. He says, at MK14, we're being a little cautious not to overcorrect, so we're staggering rollouts. Many more to come over the next several weeks. So, this past week, the patch we got this past week that fixed 4 of the weapons, that's not the only patch that's coming. We're going to have many more patches coming over the next several weeks, which is pretty cool, and I think that's kind of smart. They're trying to be cautious with this. Imagine if they tried to go in, they tried to fix every single weapon in the game. They tried to balance them all out evenly without any feedback from the community, without any, kind of like, essentially we're like QA testers in a sense that once the patch rolls out, we're able to say what we like and don't like. Like 2 patches ago, the HBR was nerfed, and now this last patch, it was buffed. So imagine if there's a big patch where they try to do every single weapon in the game, and then they just gave it to us. It'd be nearly impossible to be able to get it right. So they're trying to be a little bit more precise, and they're kind of rolling these things out in little groups to be able to get feedback from us and try to make it the best it could possibly be. So that's kind of cool. I just want to let you guys know, we were all expecting this huge big patch. We didn't get it. Some of us, including myself, were a little bit disappointed, but it's still on the way. We got an MK14 buff coming. I would assume we're gonna have an ASM1 nerf coming. Either the ASM1 needs to be nerfed, or all the other SMGs in the game need to be buffed, because that thing's just a melting machine. Assault rifles are looking a little bit better. I think some of the heavy weapons could be upped a little bit, but those are going to be coming over the next couple of weeks. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. And then finally, the kind of like last footnote of this video, the last thing to let you guys know about, another thing that's had a lot of people up in arms is the Havoc DLC maps have been officially added to the rotation in Hardcore Mosh Pit on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. So if you guys don't know, up until this point, the DLC maps haven't been available in the hardcore version of the game, and now they are. So that's definitely a good thing for you guys that like to play hardcore. So yeah, there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna have some weapon balancing and all kinds of stuff coming soon. They're gonna be rolling it out in multiple small little updates to be able to test it out and try to make the best game possible, which I appreciate. I'm glad that they're kind of listening to us, and I think they're doing one of the best jobs we've ever seen of listening to the community and constantly, changing and tweaking the game to what we would like. So, yeah, there you guys have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Check out these 2 videos if you haven't seen yet. Yesterday, I actually uploaded a full tutorial of how to complete the zombies Easter eggs. If you guys missed that, make sure you guys check it out. And peace out, guys.